Hello everyone, I'm Joe Johnson, Joe the Math Teacher. I'm making these videos because I want to help people who are teaching math, those who have kids who are learning math, in order for them to better help their kids, help their students to be better math learners. To give you some background, I studied communication, math, and education in my undergrad years. Going back, that's way back in the 80s. Back then, I even taught math in school and was a statistics tutor. Later on, I got my MBA and currently working on my doctorate in education. I have a different philosophy in teaching math than maybe some teachers have. I believe it's important to teach for an understanding of the math, the mechanics of it, not just to be able to teach them to compute, because that understanding is key to them being able to move on better, to do better on tests, etc. Math covers all levels of learning, not just the memorization. Yeah, there's memorization in the multiplication tables, etc., but there is a lot more to it, and I'll be covering it later on. Stick around, watch my future videos. Please subscribe. I see math problems as if they were 3D objects. Something that you can see from multiple sides, multiple perspectives, and I teach in that way. The kids, the adults I've taught understand that. They understand the problems better. One of my sayings is, life is story problems. I know that's been a big pain for a lot of people. However, story problems are the application of math, and if the students know math, know what's going on, if they understand what's going on, those story problems become a non-issue. And that's part of my goal. Elementary math is concrete. It's not abstract. Yeah, the language we use is an abstract thing because a tree is not the tree itself. When I say 3, it's not the number itself. It represents it. That's where any kind of abstraction comes in. The key there is to stick with the math, not add a bunch of terminology, ideas, funky charts and number things in the back of the book that are extraneous, added to the math. As I say, teach the math. That may sound simple, but in the end, it's a bit different. Again, stick around and we'll discuss that further. Math was discovered, not created by people. That is, it's something outside of us. We did not make math. Math was discovered. Sir Isaac Newton discovered calculus. He didn't invent it. Teaching math is iterative, especially in the classroom, helping your kid at the kitchen table. It's something that, it's not like a lecture where you run through it quick, you're done, you move on, you go home. It's a continual teach, assess, reteach as needed. My experience in quality and operations management, we call it plan, do, check, act. It's iterative, it's cyclical. Until we get it done, then we move on. In teaching math in the classroom, I found it was very important to pay attention, look for the cues, do they understand it, and if not, maybe simplify the example. If they do understand, move on. Again, one of my other main points in teaching math is keep moving. It is too easy to, okay, I came up with this cute device or whatever it is, idea, illustration that helps them get across to the next thing. The thing is, once you cross that bridge, keep moving, because it's important to keep covering ground, moving on, going up. A couple terms in education I think that are very important in this regard are scaffolding, which is the continual adding on, building on what is learned, because that's a big part of math, because it continually builds. The other one is spiral, where, okay, I teach a key point in this topic, like statistics. Okay, we're going to teach mean and median. Well, coming back, or get it to the next things, variants, etc. Maybe that's not appropriate at this time. You'll come back around when other key topics, concepts are learned. So scaffolding, we build up, spiral, okay, we taught this. We'll eventually come back around to teaching more on it later as the concepts build. I hope this is informative. I hope these videos are helpful. Please subscribe. Please let me know if they're being helpful, what else you may need to know, and I am definitely going to be making more, and I hope it is a great help for all of you. Thanks.